Imagine a farmer who, despite not yet having harvested his crops, dances with joy in his fields, thanking God for a bountiful harvest. This is the essence of the prayer of thanksgiving, a bold, unwavering faith that anticipates blessings even before they manifest. It's an act of trust and a declaration that God's promises are true, regardless of the present circumstances. The Bible is rich with examples of this kind of faith. One powerful instance is found in the story of the prophet Daniel. When faced with a decree that threatened his life if he prayed to anyone other than King Darius, Daniel chose to continue his prayers to God. In Daniel 6 verse 10, it says, "Now when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before." Despite the imminent danger, Daniel's prayer was filled with thanksgiving, demonstrating his deep-seated trust in God. This theme of thanksgiving is also powerfully illustrated in the story of Paul and Silas in Acts 16. After being imprisoned for their faith, they didn't lament their dire situation. Instead, at midnight, they prayed and sang hymns of praise to God. Their thanksgiving was not hindered by their suffering, but rather, it became the source of their strength and joy. Their faith was rewarded when a miraculous earthquake freed them from their chains, demonstrating that thanksgiving in the midst of trials can unlock divine intervention. The practice of giving thanks in advance is a declaration of trust in God's promises. Philippians 4 verse 6 encourages us to do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. This verse underscores that our thanksgiving is not merely about expressing gratitude for past blessings, but also about trusting in future provisions. Another example can be found in the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000 with just 5 loaves and 2 fish. Before performing this miracle, Jesus took the loaves and fish, gave thanks, and then distributed them. John 6 verse 11 says, "Jesus then took the loaves, gave thanks, and distributed to those who were seated as much as they wanted." His act of giving thanks before the miracle shows how essential thanksgiving is to witnessing God's provision. As we reflect on the practice of thanksgiving, let it inspire us to cultivate a heart of gratitude, not just for the blessings we have received, but for those we are yet to experience. Embrace the prayer of thanksgiving as a declaration of unwavering faith, a bold trust in God's promises, and a testament to the power of spiritual conviction. Remember, in every moment of uncertainty, thanksgiving is not just a prayer. It's the spark that ignites miracles and the key to unlocking the fullness of God's grace. So, let us go forth with hearts full of thanks, knowing that our faith, expressed in gratitude, paves the way for divine abundance and spiritual breakthroughs. So next time you find yourself on the brink of a challenge or an unknown, dare to thank God in advance. For it is in this bold act of faith that we align ourselves with the divine flow, transforming our doubts into dreams and our fears into faith. Remember, the echoes of your thanksgiving today will become the melody of your blessings tomorrow.